Following the inconclusive results of the March 4 Italian election, talks of a second general election in Italy have been put on hold as the possibility of a new coalition between Five-Star Movement leader Luigi Di Maio and die-hard Eurosceptic Matteo Salvini looks increasingly likely. Speaking to Bloomberg, Italian businessman Michele Norsa warned the anti-EU coalition could be the only option left to avoid going to the polls again. Mr. Norsa said, "It's proving to be a situation where anyhow a majority will be very thin. There is no big chance to have a government with a strong majority, but there have been two important steps. One, the change in both Five-Star and the Lega, because they have started working on the programs. They have been able to elect the head of the Senate and Chamber in 48 hours. GETTYItalian election 2018, Luigi Di Maio and Matteo Salvini could form Italy's next anti-EU government, and they seem to be much more flexible than people expected. This doesn't mean that this alliance is going to be done. There are still other alternatives. The second point is nobody wants to vote again. Mostly the MPs, 2/3 of the members are new, so they want at least to stay there 1 year, but if they can they would stay even longer, so there will be possibly a majority, very frail, but based on 30, 40, 50 votes, which can move from one side to another. However, despite Mr. Norsa's prediction, Mr. Salvini said the possibility of holding a second general vote is at 50%. Five-Star and Lega seem to be much more flexible than people expected. Michele Norsa, the anti-EU politician, told Italian newspaper Corriere della Sera, "I am not working towards going back to the vote, and I don't think I would gain more votes at another election, but if I were to realize that there isn't another way out, that nobody is ready to compromise to create a coalition, we should ask Italians once again." Mr. Salvini, whose party gained 18% of the votes to become the biggest member of the centre-right coalition, believes his bloc deserves to be appointed by Italian President Sergio Mattarella, as it was the one who gained more votes. He said, "The centre-right is ready and has every willingness to discuss with others some points of the programme: work, taxes, security." Following last week's comments from Mr. Di Maio, who said he would agree to a coalition only if he was appointed Prime Minister, Mr. Salvini said, "It is not right for Di Maio to say, me as PM are nothing. If Di Maio says, me are nobody, he is wrong, because today he is nobody. You cannot go to the government saying either me or nothing, otherwise what discussion is there?" The pair will begin talks of a coalition for the first time, after months of promising they would never work with each other.